Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today it's a match preview. It's Luton Town versus Leeds United. Like any other match day preview, I do talk about the game before, and that was against Reading away from home. Now, my thoughts on that game is it's not good enough from my perspective. Even though I didn't go to the game, I can't really give too much of an opinion on it. But from what I've read, from what I've seen online, from the highlights, and just looking at the league table itself, like when you're down in the bottom half of the table, you need to be getting points against teams around you. Reading were around us at the time, and yeah, we should be getting even a point away from home. You would take it, because it's like I would take any point away from home in the championship. But losing 3-0 against them is not good enough, and the performance was not good enough. I've been told it's our worst performance of the season. There was no fight, there was no desire. And that goes down to Graham Jones picking the wrong team, picking the wrong tactics, the wrong formations. And yeah, it's not a good time at the moment supporting Luton, as we've lost 4 games on the bounce. Last time that happened was when we were in League 2 under John Steele in 2015. When we actually lost 4 games on the bounce, we went on to lose 7 on the bounce. And John Steele, he still kept his job at that time. But if Graham Jones was to do that in the Championship, I think he would lose his job. Now, we can't lose 7 games in a row, not in the Championship. It's one of those leagues, and we need to get points quickly. Now, it doesn't get any easier than playing against Leeds United this Saturday. Leeds, if they beat us, they could actually go top of the Championship. If Preston, North End and West Brom fail to get any points, we could end up falling into those relegation places, which we do not want to do. And if we do that, that would be the second time this season that we'd be in those relegation places. Do I think we'll go down? No, I still don't think we will go down. Do I still think Graham Jones is the right man for the job? Yes, but there are things which need to be improved. Now, a lot of this isn't just down to Graham Jones. I understand that fans are now getting frustrated with him, with the style of play, with the tactics which we're playing and the wrong team selections. However, the players need to look at themselves as well, as half the goals are not Graham Jones' fault. Half the goals are basic defending, basic knowledge of football, easily avoidable goals, and we're just not doing it. Like, I understand that in League 2 and League 1 we would have easily got away with it because the quality of teams and players weren't as good as the Championship, but now we are getting really punished, and things need to change. The players need to start acting up a little bit. It's becoming a joke now. Like, there's times this season where, as a fan, when I'm watching us play, passing it from the back, I don't mind us doing that, and we are very good at doing it. However, there's a time and place to do it. If it doesn't work, then don't do it. And we end up like lose so many sloppy balls. We give the ball away so much from the back, and then we get punished for it. Instead, just boot up clear. Like this, it seems like there's no plan B at times. And it doesn't help when Graham Jones comes out and says that Izzy Brown is our best player, and without Izzy Brown, we're going to get relegated. Now, if you didn't know, on a season-long loan, a player can get recalled back in January. Will Izzy Brown get recalled back in January? Not likely, but if he is to get a big injury, he will be recalled back, and then we're going to be back to square one again, where we've got no creativity on the pitch. And I think Graham Jones needs to stop blaming players as well. That's starting to become a regular theme. He keeps moaning about our budget. I'm sorry, but Burton Albion managed to stay a year in the Championship. And if Burton Albion can do it, then we can do it, because we are 5 times the bigger club than Burton Albion are. So we should be able to stay up in the Championship. I do believe we've got the players to stay up. And I feel like the games which I've watched this season, we've been competing against teams. It's just silly individual errors which have let us down this year. And obviously, Sluga, with his poor start to the season, did not help. But the defenders, Bradley and Pierce, well, I think Pierce has done better than Bradley so far this season in my eyes. But Bradley, some of the mistakes he's making have been really poor. It's not just Bradley, there's other players, especially in the midfield. Tunnicliffe recently has not been performing. Pelly not been performing. Well, to be fair, no one's been performing these last 4 games. So, yeah, players need to start stepping up. For this game against Leeds, we're very lucky, as Eddie Nketiah has been ruled out for this game against us, so he will not be playing. However, they've got Patrick Bamford up top, who is a very good player, and on his day, he can cause a lot of problems. He's only scored 5 goals so far this season. Last year he scored 9 goals, so he's going to be willing to improve that tally this season. They've got Pablo Hernandez, who's an outstanding player. This year, Leeds defensively are very good. Bielsa's got them playing really good defensively. So it's going to be a hard team to break down. And Izzy Brown apparently is in doubt for this game against Leeds. So without him starting, where do I see the goals coming from? That's the problem. And if the likes of Shinnie's not there, that's going to be a problem because we need that creativity in the box. I don't understand why Moncur, Luke Berry, why they haven't been getting like a look in. You know, they deserve an opportunity, especially Luke Berry. He's literally played about 13 minutes against Cardiff. He created he created the goal for Matty Pearson, but then he also was at fault for the goal which we conceded. So it's a tough time at the moment, but players need to step up, I think, and Graham Jones, he needs to improve, otherwise he is going to get sacked. More fans are going to put a lot of pressure on him. A lot of fans want him out now, so it's a tough time at the moment. My predicted lineup, which I would play against Leeds, now in goal, I'll obviously go with Shea. Right back, James Bree. The 2 centre-halves, Bradley and Pearson. If I'm honest, our centre-backs are not good enough for this level. They really are not good enough for this level, and that's a shame, but that's the truth. They're just not good enough. I just don't, from what I've seen so far, they're not good enough and they need to improve. I think Pearson's the best one we've got at the club, but I still think we need to improve. So Bradley and Pearson in the centre-back roles. Left back, I'm going to go with Potts. In the defensive midfield role, I'll go with Craney. And then we need some like energy in that midfield. So Pelly would be in that midfield for me. Shinnie as well. And then I'll go with Collins, but as a striker, not as a centre mid or winger, as a striker. And then Lawalawa and Cornick either side. That would be the formation which I would play for the game against Leeds. So it's like a 4-3-1-2, or I don't. Formations keep changing every week, but something like that would be my team selection which I'd play against Leeds. It's going to be a really tough test, and we need some points. That's the truth. We really do need some points. It's really hard for me to record this video because I just feel like we're going to lose, and that's the problem. I don't have that feeling that we're going to go into a game winning for some reason. And is that down to the manager? Maybe, but is it down to the players as well? But that's my, obviously, formation and lineup which I would play against Leeds. Hopefully we can get something from this game. We need to, in fact. We can't lose 5 games in a row. Let me know down your score predictions down in the comments and your predicted lineups which you play against Leeds. I'm hoping we just get a draw. I'll take a draw against Leeds at this moment in time, but let me know what you think. That's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what you thought of the video itself down in the comments. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.